Okay, YouTube, this is another helpful video from Minecraft, and today I'll be showing you how to make a basic business web page. And this will be for you guys who want to, sell hats and sell your old gloves and sell balls or seeds or candy on the website. To get your little business started, and you don't know how to make a web page. I'm here to show you how to design your own web page so that you can go and get a guy who knows how to run a server, which is a server that launches your web page and know how to, update it and change the color of the page and stuff like that, which I'm going to show you how to do that today yourself. But you'll still need a web designer to keep it looking nice and fancy, and whatnot. So you're going to need a web designer because you ain't been at it that long. So what I'm going to do is just show you guys how to design a basic web page so that you can call a web designer and say, look, I have my own basic web page. It'll cut the price down. Usually they charge $250 for one page. Okay, and this page that I'm showing you how to do is about a $250 page. Okay, and what it'll do is it's your own basic web page that you can view from your folder on your desktop. I will be showing you how to launch that in the cPanel, but I really don't want to do it because I don't want you to go in the cPanel and keep erasing your site or erase your web page that you did, and then call me through email asking me what to do. And I know what to do, but it's not good to learn that way. So I'm going to show you the basics, and I'm going to take step by step here. Okay, so this is part one. Your basic business web page, and most people out there in the United States and the surrounding areas and countries need a basic web page, and I'm here to show you how to do it in HTML. Okay, nothing else but HTML. Okay, so what I need you to do right now is to get a notepad, because you can code it up inside of the notepad inside of your desktop, but that's not good. The basic notepad with your text page and everything. No, it's okay to do it like that, but it's something that happens when you save it and then you drop it down. You can't open it back up. Okay, unless you got it in the folder open. So with this here, Notepad++, you'll be able to do that. So what I need you to do is go into your browser and type in Notepad, and you should see it up there. You should see it say Notepad++. Okay, and this is the website right here. It looks just like this, a little symbol. A little like green mice or something with big eyes. Okay, what I need you to do is click that link and download Notepad++ V8.2. Because I already have my notepad here. As you can see, I already have my notepad here ready to go. Okay, download Notepad++ V8.2 right now. And when you open that up, we can start on the code. Okay, and you should get your business going and up and running in no time. Okay, once you download Notepad++, okay, I need you to open that up, and you should open up to a blank page like this. Okay, and once you get your notepad open, okay, I need you to click File, Save As, and we got to name the index for the web page. Okay, but first, we need you to make a folder on your desktop. So right click your desktop. Okay, go to New, Folder, and name your folder My Website 1, number 1. My Website number 1. Okay, type it just the same way I did. My Website number 1. Okay, this is the folder that you're going to need to launch your page from your desktop onto your browser, for whatever browser you may use. Okay, now what we're going to do is, now that we did that, we're going to name this index. So we go File, follow me, down to Save As. Again, Files in the left-hand upper left-hand corner. Click it, scroll over to New, go down to Save As. Backspace. This will be index A. Okay, index A. Name it index A. Scroll down to hypertext markup right here. This one. Click that. Now you got to search for that folder on your desktop. My Website 1. Great. Okay, now you go to desktop and you search for that folder. Okay, My Website 1 right here. Double click it. Now you save index A.html in there. Save it. Now you have your website page active, okay? And once you've done that, go back and check my website. You open it up, and you should see your index sitting there, index A. Okay, index A.html. Okay, all right. So you close it, you open it up here. Okay, great. Now I need you to type in what I typed exactly the way I type it for you new beginners out here. Okay, and first we're going to start with the doc type. Okay, we have to start with the doc type. Okay, so type as I do. We need an exclamation point. Okay, doc type, capital D, lowercase o, C T Y P E, space HTML, close the bracket, enter. Okay, so type it the same way I have it up here. Doc type HTML. That means left bracket, exclamation point, capital D for doc type, space HTML, and then close it with the right bracket. Good. Now we need to type in the HTML bracket. HTML. Okay? Close the bracket. As you can see, it's live because it changed colors when you close the bracket. Okay? Now, right up under that, we need the title. T-I-T-L-E. Okay? Now we got to close the title bracket. Okay? Now, the title of the page is normally what you will see inside of your browser. Now, if we go here, you see how it says downloads to Notepad? That's very neat. Okay, your title would do the same thing. Okay, I'm going to show you right now. When you have a title, the title always is the title of the page. So when somebody browses the page and says, I want to go to Sparky's Tires, Sparky's Tires will pop up right here in the browser of the page. It'll pop up right at the top. It'll say Sparky's Tires. So you need to put that title there. Because when we're finally done the web page and putting on the code in, I'm going to show you how to play around with that and put your name up there and stuff like that for your website. So what I need you to do is make the title bracket. Okay? And now that you have made a title bracket, inside the title bracket, I'll name mine Sparky's Tires. Okay? Sparky's Tires. And once you name your website or whatever, just you can name it anything. Fun World, Balloon, Jom, or whatever you want to name it, Tom Tom's Candy or whatever, Name it whatever. For now, because you can go back and change it as much as you want, okay? So right now mine will be Sparky's Tires because I want to make something for a tire shop, a basic tire shop to sell tires and shit. So what you do is you say Sparky's Tires, okay? Now that's the title. Now you need the body, okay? So now you type in body. And without the body, you have no labeling or no way of typing in your P brackets and getting your information up there and whatnot. Okay? So you need your body, and now you need to have a place where you close the body. Okay? So you made your body, and then you close the body. Give it a little space like I did. And now, after you close the body, okay, you want to close the HTML. Okay, and your web page is done here. Okay, you have your doc type, you have HTML, okay, you have your title, and you have your body, and you have HTML, okay? Now what you want to do is, inside of the body is what you want to do is you want to change the page color right now. We want to type in BG color. So you put your cursor right behind the Y, and you press space. Okay, now you put BG color equals BG color equals quote quote B link equals quote quote A link equals, move this down, quote quote, and your text equals quote, quote. Now, for those of you who have a keyboard that works pretty good, mine doesn't work pretty good, so this week I gotta go out and get a new keyboard. But for those of you who have a good keyboard, just type it in the way I have it there, and you'll be okay. Okay. Now that we have the body set up, the BG color, the V link, the A link, and the text up, we can go on to the next phase. Okay. Now you press enter. Okay. And now we need to center our title. So we need center brackets. So type in the center brackets the way I tell you to. Okay, now you need to close the center bracket. Okay, now that the center bracket is closed, you're going to need to put in your header brackets. Now, we need a header of a number 1 because you want it to show up nice and big, Sparky's Tires. You don't want Sparky's Tires to show up real small like I'm going to show you. So right now, we're just going to type Sparky's Tires in the P bracket. Okay, and I need you to write the name of your business. Right in between these P brackets we just made, type the name of your business, which is Sparky's Tires, right here. Okay? So you put Sparky's Tires there. That's the name of your business, Sparky's Tires. And index A.html, everything's set up. All you need to do now is go to this little save button and press save. Okay? Now that you have Sparky's Tires up there, I need you to go to View, go down to View Current File In, and scroll down to whatever web browser you're using. Now, if you're using Firefox, Chrome, or whatever you have loaded in this case, I'll use my Edge. Okay, Microsoft Edge. If you're using Firefox, if you don't have Firefox, download Firefox. Pause the video, download Firefox, and go get Firefox. Now, as you see, Sparky's Tires at the top, right here. You see Sparky's Tires at the top. Pretty neat, right? And then you see Sparky's Tires here. Okay, the title did the Sparky's Tires. Now, if we go back in the notepad and you go up here, you look Sparky's Tires, you look best deals, you put best deals in, okay? And you press save. Okay, now you go back to your Microsoft Edge and you refresh. And it says Sparky's Tires best deals. And you're like, wow, that's how you get that little title up in the browser up there for your webpage. So I'm teaching you the basics. This is how you change that little title up there. So you got Sparky's Tires, Martha's Flowers, Andrea's Flowers, Cynthia's Flowers, or David's Tires, or Jeff's Tires, or Marky and Jeff's Tires, or Marky and Jeff Studios. Whatever you want to have up there, you can have it up there. It's your choice, It's your slogan for your website, for your business, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back down. And now that you see Sparky's Tires ain't that big, you're like, yeah, man, that's a little small. You got to squeeze and squint to see that, Like, that's very small. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back in. Okay, now we're going to put some H1 brackets right in. Center your cursor right in the back of the P bracket right there. And type in another bracket, H1. Your H1 bracket, okay? And then center it right in the back of the P bracket there and type in the H1 bracket, but you have to close the H1 bracket, okay? All right, now type it in the same way I have it right here. The same way I wrote it up there, I want you to write Sparky's Tires up there. Okay? And when you're done, you save it. Okay? And I want you to go over this many, many times to learn how to make this page yourself without me telling you how to do it. This is something that you study at home on YouTube. You take that video, you put it on, and you follow me coding. And that's how you learn. Okay? Now, what you do is you write Sparky's Tires in the middle with the H1 there. Okay, now that we have the H1 there, the header of a number 1 header, very big. We go right back in to our Microsoft Edge and we refresh. Now you see Sparky's Tires is bigger. Like, yeah, that's better, man. I like that. Sparky's Tires is much bigger. Oh, yeah, now I can see Sparky's Tires. But it looks weird because it's just Sparky's Tires and it's just laying there on the page. Nothing is there. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to make a nice little line. A line break right here. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our index and right up under Sparky's Tires, we put an HR. Okay? Type it the same way I did. Okay? Press save. Great. Okay, now go to your Microsoft Edge browser or your Google browser, whatever one you're using, and press refresh. Now you can see the lineup under there. Now we have a lineup on the Sparky's Tires. Great. Okay. Now we're not going to put a go back button because we ain't going to link off on no pages just yet. Okay. So this is what we have: Sparky's Tires. You're like, okay, we got the Sparky's Tires going. I got Linda's hairstyles going. So now you guys got your little stuff going on your little HTML page and everything and whatnot. What have we? Okay. All right. Now what we need next is, let's see, Sparky's Tires. Okay, you got your HR under there. Okay, now we need to put an image of a tire. So what we got to do is we got to make some space. So I need you to BR the same way I'm BRing. Okay? Put about 3 of those BRs in brackets like I'm doing. Okay? All right. Just like I did. HR, BR, BR, BR. Okay? Now I'm going to show you how to center an image. So you press center. Okay? Now you close your center brackets. Okay, now inside the center brackets, you're gonna need your image link. Okay, and this links off and pulls the image from your folder. This is why I said you need a folder, because when we get the image off the internet, we got to download and then we got to put the image inside of your folder so that it will show up on your website. Okay, if you don't put the image inside of your folder on your desktop, when you're gonna launch your web page, you're not gonna see the image. Okay, so this is what we do. Follow my code here. Okay, and you should have your code all done. Okay, it says image source, okay, equals width equals the height equals. Okay, now what we got to do is we're going to take it right down below the body and we're going to go center that too. So we're going to center your copyright for this web page. Okay, so copy me again. Okay, great. Now you have your center bracket set up. Now what you need to do is type in your copyright. You need an end copy. And you name your business. Marky's Tires, okay? And now that you've done that, I need you to save it. Okay, great. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our Microsoft Edge browser and you're going to refresh. And now you see copyright, at 2022 Sparky's Tires. That's great. Okay, now, why is it so close to the top? Because we didn't BR it down. So what we got to do is we got to get that image set up now. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up that image inside of here, okay? And then when we BR this away from it, it'll move down. So what I need you to do is get right here and just start typing in BR until that moves down to where you want it at, okay? And this is how you get that to go away from the top. By BR, it gives it space away from the top of the page. And you don't want a real big page to scroll from the top to the bottom. You just want to show what kind of tires you got, your store hours and whatnot, and, things like that, of that nature. Okay. And this is your basic business web page that you can do right in your office over and over again and learn how to launch your business page. Then call an HTML designer and say, look, I have my own code, set up. I just need you to put some code in there, change the background, put a little video in for me. I got about $50. Always offer them a nice little small amount. Don't go, I have $750. You don't need $750 for a video unless you're getting shot by him, done by him, loaded up and everything. No, if you just want your own video that you already done for your tires, yeah, that would be good. Okay, so you dress yourself up in a nice suit. You know what I'm saying? You put a hat on. You say, "This is I'm Sparky. This is Sparky's tires. These are my tires. This is what I have to offer." Walking around your shop, you get him to embed the video onto your webpage, and you're bada boom, bada bang, you're done. Okay. All right. This is how we go. Okay. Now we save it. Okay, and we go to check to see how far that copyright sign has moved away from where we're at. See, it only moved a little ways down. Okay, so you got to do some more BRs to move that down. Okay, you want that down. So what you do is you put an HR right here. Okay, and you save. And you go back in and you refresh. Now you don't really have to worry about that because you got that done. Okay, that's nice and that's nice and banging now. You know what I mean? You got the copyright sign up under it for the web page. What's in the middle of the page is what you want. Okay. Now if you put another HR up under it, it'll look even better because you have like a little box there. So what you do is you go right back in, and I'll show you how to spice it up a little bit. You go here, you press enter, and you put another HR right up under it, and then you just press save. Okay. Go back to your Microsoft Edge and refresh. Now you have it inside of a nice little box. That's what those HR lines are for. They're line breaks, okay? Now you have copyright 2022 at Sparky's Tires. You have Sparky's Tires in big here, Sparky's Tires down there, okay? Now, BR more so that you can get that space going, okay? And you go back and you save, and you go back and check. See how far it moved down. See, it's moving down. Okay, now, when it gets about right here, you'll feel a lot better. So we got to keep giving it space, okay? To get that down there, you want to give it a lot of space because this is just your basic web page, and what you're doing is you're making it where you got all this stuff. So for those of you who know how to do this right here, copy and paste. You click that, you copy, you go right here and you paste it in. Control P. And now you don't have to go a long time waiting for that. So you just save, okay? You go back here and you refresh. All right, now it's moved down. Now you have Sparky's Tires open up enough to put your image in. So now what we do is we go right on this box here. We go right into Google. Okay, and we look up tires. Okay, press tires. Okay, and you go tire images. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Okay, I'm gonna go on my browser now on the Google. Okay, and we're gonna look for a tire. Okay. All right, type in tire in your Google browser. Okay, and then what you do is you go right over to images right here. You click images. Okay, now you got all these tire images and stuff. Okay, now we're gonna use this one. So you go down, you go save image as. Okay, now this is where it starts. Save image as. Okay, once you save your image, okay, you save your image as tire. Tire. Tire JPG. Okay, but you have to look for that folder. Now you look for that folder on your desktop. Again, you look for that folder on your desktop, which is my website one. You open it and you save tire. Okay, you save it. All right, now that you have that tire saved, see, it saved it. Now that you have that tire saved, you go back to your desktop and you look at my website. Okay, now you see tire there. Great, 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 great. Long as your tire image is in your folder, it will show when you launch your page. Okay. Now I'm going to pause this video and check something. I'll be right back with you. Okay, my YouTube fans, I'm back. I had to check and see if I had the image and everything set up so that I won't get embarrassed and have you guys thinking you're typing it up right, which we are. Okay, so long as you got this code here set up right, image source equals, quote, quote, width equals, quote, quote, height equals, quote, quote, the same way I have it, okay? It'll pop up, okay, your image, okay? So now what I need you to do, you went inside your folder of my website and you typed in tire and you just saved it as tire. Okay, great. .jpg. Okay, great. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the image source right here. In the brackets, you type in tire.jpg. Or table, or video, or whatever you may find on the internet. You want to type that in there, tire.jpg. Okay? You press save. Okay? Now what you do is you go back to your Edge browser and you refresh. And there's your tire. Now that your tire shows up, yeah, Sparky's Tires, you have tires sitting there, okay? And it shows your tires and all that and good stuff like that, everything like that, good things like that. Okay, now that you have that set up, okay, you want to write your hours and times and all that good stuff up there. As you can see, you got your basic web page going, you got your tires showing up there, like Sparky's Tires, all this is hot. Oh, I'm doing the thing here. You are doing the thing. You're building a basic business web page that's worth over $250. Some people charge $500. So you're looking at $250 worth of code I'm giving to you free. Learn this code and then call a web designer and have them put that inside of a cPanel for you, okay? And which I'll show you that too, but it takes time. Like I said, you don't want to erase that and make yourself a bill paying $2.99 a month and don't know what you're doing. Excuse me. Okay, now, what you want to do is you want to set yourself up, your timing. So you go right in within the BR, somewhere within the BR, and you just press enter. Okay, you want to make yourself some P brackets, okay? Great, okay? Now what I need you to do is highlight these P brackets, okay, and then copy, okay? Now press enter, Control V, 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 enter, Control V. Okay, great. Now, in the first set of P brackets, you want to put hours, okay? And then you put your little hour hyphen there. And then you want to put in your store location. Okay? Then in the third bracket, you want to put in what types of tires you have. Okay? Now in the fourth bracket, you want to put in your phone number. Okay. The fifth bracket, you want to put in your email. Okay, now, what you want to do is, you want to go back and check to see if all the information is set up correctly where you want it. But before we do that, you have to put spacing in between. So you want to put a space here, BR. Okay. Position your cursor behind that P. And you want to put a space there, BR. Okay. Position your cursor behind this P. Enter. And you want to put a space there, BR. Position your cursor behind that P. Enter. You want to put a space there, BR. Okay. And you're set. The rest of these P brackets we don't need, so what we're going to do is we're going to erase them out. Okay, unless you want to use them. You can leave them there because it won't matter if you leave them there or not. Press save, okay? Go back to your web browser, okay, and refresh. Now you have your hours, your store location, your tires, your phone, and your email, okay? And this is how you would set up your basic web page and get it going with you shows you those Sparky's Tires, Sparky's Tires, best deals at the top, Sparky's Tires, okay? Your hours, your store location, your tires, your phone, your email, okay? Great, bada bing, bada bang. Okay, now, you're looking like, oh man, I don't want just a blank web page, I don't want a web page that's gonna show me something. I don't want just a blank web page. All right, well, cool. All right, now, we go back into your notepad, okay? Now we go back up to the PG color right here. PG color. Now, first, you want your text to be white. If you're going to change the page color, any other color, if you're going to change the page color black, you're going to have to change your text to white. It won't show up. So that's what I'll show you first. So first, you want to go into your text bracket. You want to type in white. Okay? And then you want to go into your background color. You want to type in black. Okay. Now press save. Okay, now that you have that background color black and that text in white, now you want to go back to your web page and you want to refresh it. Now the web page is black, okay? And now you see your store hours, your time, your store location text is white the way you told it to. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to go right back into your notepad. I don't like black color. I don't want the black color, okay? So you take the black color out and you take the text color out from white, okay? Now say you want your background color to be red or green. You type in red, okay? You press save, okay? And you go right back into your browser and you press refresh. Now your web page is red. And your background color for your text will be black, okay? And you can see it. Now, so forth and so on with all other colors, okay? You want it to be green. You go right back into that little quote box right there and you type in GREEN, green. And you type save, okay? You go right back in and you refresh and it turns green, okay? You go right back in. I don't like green, okay? So you want it pink, as you may say, Janet's Panty Shop or something. So you put the background page pink, okay? You press save, okay? And you go right back in and you go pink. Wow, what do you have? A pink web page. You know, and this is for a girl web page or somewhere. You can put your web page. It don't matter what color your web page is. But if you're a male and you want your picture there, yeah, you want to have a boy color, okay? And this is for you men who like blue. You know, you Marines out there, so look, I want the blue color. Okay, so you type in blue. And you press save, okay? And you go right back to your browser and you go refresh. And you have a background color that's blue. And you can play with this background color all day and all night, no matter what you do. You can change the color any color you want. You know, purple. And there's other things like HTML color picker online, where you just look at the color. I'll show you how to do it, okay? And let's say you want your color to be purple, okay? Purpla, purple. Okay? Go right back up to the save button, press save. Go right back and refresh right here. It's purple. You want it to be orange, you know? It could be orange. You just take that out. RANGE. Okay? Press save. Now it's orange. Okay? So you go right back in and you refresh. The page is orange. Oh, I want a yellow. Just try the yellow. So you erase it out. Type in yellow. YELLOW. Okay? Press save. Okay? Go right back to your browser and refresh it again. Now it's yellow. Okay? I'm going to leave mine yellow for now because I like yellow colors. Okay? Or I might just go back to white. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the white color. So I just take it out of the box and I press save. And it'll go back white for me. Okay? Alright, now my page is white again. If yours yellow, red, whatever you want to have it, you have it that way. Okay, now, you have the Sparky stars, you have your little tower symbol, your hours. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to type the hour brackets and right up under it. Okay, now what you do is you type in your hours. Like, okay, I got Sparky stars, but I got to type my hours in and shit, man. Alright, correct. So you go right here and you type in 6 o'clock a.m. through space, you say 8 o'clock p.m. Okay, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. is store hours. Okay, store location. Okay, so you type in the P bracket. You want that to be in the P bracket. So you type that in the P bracket. Okay, great. Now your store location. Put the little P brackets up. The P bracket. Okay. Sending your cursor inside of the P bracket like I taught you to. And your store location. Where are you gonna put your store location at? Mine is located in West Barbalusa, West Barbalusa Lane. Okay, we're just gonna do any old kind of lane. You know, West Barbalusa Lane, Lorem Ipsum. Okay, and you save. Okay, and now you go right back and you refresh. And it says West Barbalusa Lane, Norm Ipsum. Okay, so my store hours are from 6 o'clock to 8 a.m. Just what you type, what you want to put in there for your area location or your store location. Mine's at 22321 44 Lane, West Avenue, whatever you want to put up there. Don't forget to put your the street address. So you go back into your code and you put 2233 West Barbalusa Lane, Lorem Ipsum. Okay, just making up something. Okay, and you put it up there, and bam! Oh, my store location. It's at 2233 West Barbalusa Lane, Lorem Ipsum. Oh, that's where it's located. Okay, now I know where he's located. From 6 o'clock in the morning to 8 p.m. at night, he's open. Okay. Oh, what kind of tires do you got? So you go into your tires and you type the P bracket. Close it. Now you say you might got 14 different tires, but you take this right here, you copy it, right click it, copy. And what I said before, enter, Control V, enter, Control V. Now you might have just opened, so you only got like 4 different tires. Control V, bring that back. Control V. Okay, now so you got high terrain. So you type in high terrain. I got high terrain tires. Okay, I got low terrain tires. I got snow tires. And I got used tires, dude. I got used tires. Okay? And you put the sizes in and all that and whatnot, but all that good stuff. Whatever you have for your store. I have red shoes, I have blue shoes, I have blue Nikes, I have old cut up blue Nikes. People buy those to, redesign. Okay. Now you press your save, you go back to your browser, and you refresh. What kind of tires you got? I got high terrain, I got low terrain, I got snow tires, I got used tires too, dude. I'm like, wow. Okay, what's your phone number? Oh, all right. Oh, I forgot to put my phone number in. Okay, so now you go down to the phone. You go right here. You put your P bracket again. Okay, my phone number is okay, one dash. So you put the one. You got to put the little dash in. You put the little dash. Make it look good. Dash 888 dash 222 dash 4455. Okay. All right, and that'll be your phone number or whatnot, and you press save, and you go right back in, and you go to refresh, and you have 1-888-222-4455, which is a fake number. Oh, that's my number there. I put my number up. Okay, now you got your store hours, you got your store location information, you got your tire information, and you got your phone number. Wow, very neat. Okay, now your email, same thing. Your email, go right here into the P bracket, and you type in Sparky's Tires if at Gmail or whatever mail you have. You just put in your mail that you made for your business. Sparky's Tires at gmail.com. And you go back and you save. You go right back over, you press refresh, and you have Sparky's Tires at gmail.com. You have your copyright there. You have all your store hours. This is your basic web page that you would pay $500 for that you just did in as little as 38 minutes is what is on my clock. That's beautiful. And most people look like, damn, what? Wow, I just did this is a basic web page. And you're like, wow, this is my basic web page, my first basic web page. And you guys have done it. I mean, it's that easy. But now you're looking like, well, why is that right there look so like light black or whatever? Okay, so what you want to do is you're going to go right back in. You get right here, okay? And you type in that B bracket to make it bold. Okay, and then you go right here at the end of that, and you type in, you close the B bracket. Okay, now you press save. Now this whole area right here is going to be bold. Now you go back up in there, you press refresh, And now everything's bold. Like, yeah, I can see it better, dude. Oh, I like that, dude. I like that, man. Oh, I like that, dude. That is so neat. Okay, now you have your hours in bold black, your store location in bold black, you have your tires and everything, your phone and whatnot, your email, all that good stuff. Okay, so you got all that good information up there for them. Sparky's Tires is the name and the label. Okay, and I say, oh man, I don't want the white page no more, man. I want to go up here. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to type in yellow. Yeah, I want the yellow look. I want to type mine in yellow. So you press save. You go right back over to your browser. You press refresh. Now you got Sparky's Tires. You got all your stuff up there in yellow. Everything's up there. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. You got yourself a basic business web page designed by you yourself for the market, man. To market your idea. Now, for those of you who got a PayPal account, you can go on over to your PayPal. And you can go in there and get PayPal buttons and launch buttons in here for people, so that people can pay you for what they want off your. If you want to ship them a tire through the mail, which is expensive, but these for you rich guys who like to ship tires through the mail or something. You can ship them tires or car parts or lug nuts or something through the mail. Like, oh, I sell lug nuts on the internet, man. Well, you just put a little PayPal button there, and when they send you when they press that little PayPal button, they're gonna get right up under the picture that you got. You got little pictures up, and this right here could be a tire that you got. And they say I need a 22 by 75 R lug nut for high terrain tire. He said, all right, I got these lug nuts right here. Go to my web page and go to page 3, and the lug nuts are there. You press page 3, it says pay PayPal. You send him the money through PayPal through your credit card. All they do is you get an order sheet that prints out on PayPal saying such and such sent you $3 for a bag of lug nuts. You get the lug nuts out your dresser, you package them up, and you take them right down to the mail house, and you ship them to the address that he left in the info box. It's that easy. But now this is just your basic webpage. This is just the basic part of it. This is what I want you to learn right now. Is the basics, the HTML, okay? This is the code. You learned it. You got it right inside your notepad. This is your code. Do not take this code and give it to nobody. This is your special code, the way you want it coded for your little website you got. You don't want to go, oh, Jake, man, I got this new code and show him. Jake's gonna get rich. He's gonna look at you like you're crazy. Like, thanks, dude, but you're fucking nuts. He just gave me free code and shit, dude. I'm gonna get paid. You're gonna go out and make a page for everybody, and everybody's page is gonna look like yours. No, you can change this page around a million times, a million trillion times. You can do this so many different ways. It's a shame. You can put these in boxes. You can put these in brackets. You can put them in circles. You can do anything you want to it. It's your choice. But it's your fault if you go taking your code and showing somebody. So do not take this basic web code and go to your friend's house that you don't know, that probably don't like you, or some other guy you don't know at job site, and show him he's going to get paid. Excuse me. This is how you get your basic web page launched, and this is how shitheads go out there and get their basic web page stolen, and they don't have anything left over. Okay, and this is all you need for a basic web page. And any millionaire out there on your block or in your township that has a store, and you say, look, I got a basic web page for my store hours, my store location, what kind of tires I got, my phone number and my email. They say that's beautiful. That's all you need is that. Make them call you. Tell them, give me a call. So what you do is you go right here. Give us a call and place an order, okay? So what you do to do that is you go right here on the Sparky's Tires, okay? Right under that BR, okay? You don't want to go too far, so you go right up under the BR right here. Right up under this BR, you type another BR, okay? Then you type another BR. Excuse me, let me bring that back. BR, okay? Then you type another BR, okay? Now, right up under this BR right here, type in a P bracket. Okay, please give us a call. Please give us a call to make an order. Period. Okay? You press save. Go back to your webpage and you refresh. Please give us a call to make an order. Okay, you don't want that on that side. You want it over here. Okay, and you don't want it that small. So you put it in the H2. So you go right in the back of, you go right in the middle, right in the front part of the P bracket, and you type in H2. Okay, and you go right here and you close the H2 bracket. Okay, now you want it in bold, so you put bold in there. Now you want to close the bold bracket. Okay, press save. Now you want to center it. Remember what I told you? You need your center bracket. So you want to center it in the center of the page. Okay. Now you center it. Close the center brackets. Okay. Now that you've closed that, you press save. You go right back in and you refresh. Please give us a call to make us an order. Please give us a call to make an order. And you're like, wow. Okay, now I have. Please give us a call to make an order. And you got your store hours, you have your store location, you have your tires, you have your phone number there, and you have your email. Please give us a call to make an order. Okay, email me if anything changes. Okay, now you go back in. You just take this right here. And what you do is you copy and paste it. Copy, click, enter, Control V, and you go right in the center of this right here, and you edit all that out. Email me if anything changes. Email me if anything changes, okay? Now, you don't want those two all stuck together, so you got to BR, you got to put a space in there, so you want to BR that, okay? You don't want it all stuck together and close them, okay? And it's the same way as the other one, okay? Now you go back in, you refresh, bam. Please give us a call to make an order. Email me if anything changes, okay? And bam, this is your basic web page for your business, and you have the tires there, whatnot. You know, I'm gonna change that back over from yellow. You know, you're like, I don't want the yellow color. So you sit there all day playing and figure out what color you want. You're like, I don't like the yellow, whatnot. So you take the yellow out, and bada bing, bada bang, there it goes, all white. Okay, beautiful. Please give us a call to make an order. Email me if anything changes. This is your basic web page, okay? This is your basic business web page that I just showed you how to make. Very easy, very easy. Your basic web page. Some people may want the tire to be bigger. You can make the tire bigger if you want to, because I gave you that. See the width of the tire. It can put 100, okay? And the height you can put 200, okay? And you save it, okay? You go back and you refresh. And you see now, that's the way to look. If you go 100 for width and the height, 200, that's the way to look, okay? Now, let's say we take the height back down to regular and we leave the width at, let's say we make the width 2,000. Some people say, let me see what the 2,000 looks like. So you type in 2,000, okay? And you type the height as 100, okay? So you go save, and it's gonna blow up real big on your page. So you gotta know what you're doing when you do that. So it gets real big. You have to scroll across to see it. You feel me now? And that messes up the size of the tire. So you put the tire the way you want it to look on your web page, and leave it there. And it's up to you to make how big you want it. But that's how you change the height and the width of the tire. Okay. And that's how that goes. You go save, you go refresh, and it goes right back to normal. Okay. That's HTML. It goes right back to normal no matter what. Okay. And this is what you would do to have a basic web page. Now say, oh, what do we do about this down here? That's kind of like too. Okay, you go down there, like I said before, you have it centered, you go right in there, okay, and you just put your bold brackets in, okay, to make it bold. Put the bold brackets, you save, you go right back to your browser, you refresh, and now it's in bold, okay. And like, wow, so how do we change it back if I want it back? You just go right down there, and you just erase the little brackets out. You can cursor it right in the back of the C, and you erase it out. You go right here, and you erase it out. You go right up here, and you save, okay. Very easy. You go right back, and you refresh. It changes right back to that light black color you had. And this is your basic web page. This is how all millionaires do it. This is how I've been doing it to make my money, to do my little thing with my website and stuff. This is how we do it. This is your basic HTML code. Do not go begging anyone to build your website anymore. Learn this code, sit back, and find a good designer, or you be a good designer and learn from me, Minecraft, how to do it. Okay? This is how you do it. I mean, I can't show you any other things than this because it's just the basic web page. This is what I want you to study. Now, for those who say, okay, I need to know how to make a go back button, no problem. Okay, now to make a go back button, what you would do is you would go right over here to Sparky's Tires. Right up on the Sparky's Tires, you make a BR. Okay, and BR is what? Space. Okay, now you type in center. Okay, you got to close the center bracket. Yes, so that's that before close the center bracket. Okay, and between the center brackets, you got to type in bracket, the left bracket, H space HREF, and then you go equals, and don't forget to put an equal sign, equals, quote, close it, a bracket. Okay, and that's how you will make a go. This is your link off to for your go back button. The AHREF equals quote, close the right bracket, end the right bracket. Then you open up another bracket. You put your slash A and then you close it. Okay, right here is where you will put what index you want to link back to, but you don't have a second page yet. And so you will put right here go back. So you type in between there go back. And that's if you're linking off one of your other websites or something like that. So you save or one of your web pages. You go back in and you refresh. Now you have a go back button up there. That doesn't go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. Why? Because if you look at the index right here, href, you have to put something inside of that link page right there. That's the hyperlink. And if there's nothing inside the hyperlink, the go back button doesn't work. Okay? And I'm not going to show you what to put inside the hyperlink because you don't have a page to link off to. And that's you can have go back there, or you can put page two. If you want to put a second page two. Okay? And then you save. You go back and you refresh. It says page two. It's not going to link off to page two because you don't have a page two index set up inside of your folder. You have a page two there. Okay? Now, let's say you wanted to be smart and say, oh man, a page two. I can show you how to do a quick page two. Now you have an index.a.html, right? Okay, now, what you do is you go to file, follow me, you go to file, you go to new, okay? You go to file, you go to save as, and you backspace index B, okay? Scroll down to hypertext markup language right here. Okay, you're already on my website one. You press save. Okay, now you go back to index A and you highlight everything. Control A, and you just right click, copy, go to index B, right click, paste. Okay, right? Okay, now you save. Okay, now index A has to link to index B.html. So what you do is index A, you will want it to go to index B. So you would just say index B, index B.html inside of the hyperlink. Okay, and you will save. Okay, now you go back and you refresh. Now you have a page two. If you click page two, it went to page two. This is page two. Okay, now you go back. Okay, now what I'm going to show you is something neat. In index A, you have page two right here, index B. Okay, in index A you have page two, so that goes index B, page two. Okay, index B, you have page two there. No, you don't want them. You don't want them to see page two. So you just move that. Okay, and you put in go back. That's when you put in go back, and you want it to go back to index A. A. Yeah, okay. and you save. Okay. Now you go back here and you refresh. You go page 2, and then you on page 2, which is the same thing. Okay. Then you say go back, and go back to page 1. Page 2 is your link off. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to go in there. You want to put C page 2. So you go back to index A, and you say visit page 2. VISIT. Okay. Visit page 2. Now you save. You go back over here. You refresh, and it says visit page 2. Sparky's Tires. Visit page 2. Okay, great. All right, got your little Sparky's Tires up there. Visit page 2. Bam. Page 2 is there. Okay, page 2, you might not want to have all this up there. You know, you could change please call to give us on page 2. You can change that over. So if you visit page 2, you go over to page 2. You don't want to have please give us a call to make an order. So you want to have today's special, this week's special, this week's special. Okay, this week's specials. Okay, great. Uh, I love you. This week's specials. Uh, $25 tire change. $25 tire change special. Tire change. Okay, and you save. You go back into your browser and bam. This week's specials. $25 tire change special. Oh, now you go back and you're busy. You know, please give us a call to make an order. Email me if anything changed. You got the store times and all that stuff on page 1. Okay. Say, all right, but visit my page 2. You go back over, you're like, wow, okay, this week's special is $25 tire change special. You don't have to have store hours, location. You got that on the front page. Now you can put different images of tires here if you want. And then on the side of that tire, or under that tire, you can put $35 for this tire, $65 for this tire, $85 for this tire. And I'm going to show you how to do that. It's very easy, okay? Now what you need to do, make your tires and name them the prices, okay? Is you go to page 2. So what you do is you go back into your index. Index B is your page 2, okay? So now what you need to do is you got to go inside these brackets right here, hours and all that stuff, and you go right down in here in the tires. So what you do is you take all this and you erase it out. You don't need that anymore. You can get it back from the front page. You can just, take and copy and paste the front page again and start over. Okay, good. So you take the phone number and all that stuff out because they already know your phone number and all that good stuff, okay? So you take all that out, okay? Now, tires, okay? High terrain tires, okay? So you got high terrain, okay? Now you go right back up into index A and you get that link for the tire right here. See that tire right there? You take that center and you copy and paste it. You copy, okay? You don't want it to be centered. I'm gonna show you why. So you go back to index B and you copy and paste right here. Control V. Now you take the center away because you want the tire to stay right next to the left side. Okay? Just a basic way of doing it. Some people can use this and you can use it to make money. It doesn't matter. Okay? Now you press save. Okay? You go right back in, you refresh, and now you got high terrain. Wow. And right next to high terrain, right? Right next to your high terrain, you put in something that you need. You got high terrain, you put your cursor there, $35, High terrain, $35. You press save. You refresh, high terrain, $35. Okay? You go right back in, you copy this image source. Make sure you copy this image source that you got. Okay? Left click, copy. Go right down to low terrain. Control V. Okay, go right down to snow tires. Enter. Control V. Go right down to used tires. Enter. Control V. Now, low terrain was 35. High terrain is $200. I want $200 for those. $200. Okay. Oh, snow tires. I want $250. Okay. Okay. And for used tires, I only want $18. $18, you know. And you press save. And you go right back and you press refresh. And now you got all these pictures of tires. You got, okay, man, my high terrain tires are $35. My low terrain tires are like $200 brand new. My snow tires like $20, $50. And my used tires are $18, man. Okay, this is what I want, dude, for my tires. You're like, well, I don't like that because it's less like a light faded black or whatnot. So you go right back in and you put everything in bold. So you go right here in the image, okay, right to the P bracket. And you put bold right in front of that P bracket that you got. Okay, you close your bold bracket. Okay, you go right here to the little P bracket. Okay, you put a little bold there. You go right here to this P bracket. Okay, you put the bold there. You go right here to this P bracket. You put the bold there. Okay. You go right here to this P bracket and you put another one. Close the bold bracket. You go right here to this bracket, okay? And you gotta center it right in the front, okay? And you center it right in the back, okay? Make sure you close it. Alright, now you save it. And I'm showing you very fast methods to make your page, okay? And then you refresh. And now you got it all in big bold lettering, you know? My high terrain tires are $35. My low terrain tires are $200. My snow tires are $250, but there's something wrong. So your snow tires are connected to the S and tire. So you go right back in there and you look and say, I didn't space that correct. So you just go right there and you give it a little space. Make sure each one of those is spaced out, okay? Now you got tires at the top, okay? So you just put a B, put a BR, and you save, okay? And you got tires up there, so you want to put those in bold too, okay? So now you're like, oh, I want tires and something else. So okay, I'm gonna take off from where we finished, and this was another helpful video for Minecraft. And this is for those of you out there who wanted to learn, you know, the basic, you know, HTML page for your business and whatnot, and how to, you know, make a little tire shop. You don't have to use Sparky's tires again. You can use those Jeff's boats, Arnold sneakers, Tamara's doors, you know, Venel's Clennels, or Turtles chocolate factory. You can do anything you want with this code. You know, as long as you stay inside the title bracket, you can change the title of the top of the page. You change the title of the regular title of the page through Sparky's Tires. This week's specials, everything you have up there, you just take these brackets and you erase it. Erase it. Erase it and erase it. You have an index A. You have an index B. You have a 2-page website out of nowhere. Super fast that nobody knows you have. Just be quiet, call yourself a designer, get your page put up, and get the coding and fixing your page where you want it. Okay, this was another helpful video for Minecraft. I hope you guys learned this. It's very easy. It's just basic HTML. You know, email me. Make sure you subscribe to my videos. You know, and get me some likes out there. And I can show you guys some new stuff out there. You know how to put some moving background, how to put some videos. And you guys can get yourself going around here. Okay. For now, go ahead and video one of your basic shoes or one of your tires or one of your doors you got. Put it in a nice video on your phone. Save it, and I'll show you how to launch that to your webpage through YouTube. Okay. This was another helpful video for Minecraft. Enjoy yourselves out there and be safe. Thank you.